So it looks like I'm live on Facebook, and hello my friends. Let me just confirm that we are live and we start in less than a minute. I hope you are well. I hope you are enjoying your days. Today is a very special day to me, and I chose to share it with all of you. I'm just double checking that I'm live. Give me a minute. If you want, meanwhile, once you join, feel free to tell me which country you are from, how you're following me with. Yes, we are live on Facebook. And let us join on Instagram. Hello everyone, hope you are well. A very emotional and fun meeting we're having today, and I chose to share it with you. Here's my mask. I don't need it now. I'm vaccinated, you're vaccinated, and we're all fine. As you all know, this is a meeting today to discuss life's lessons. And truly, it's an opportunity for many discussions that I prepared. Actually, I didn't decide to just come up and start talking. I prepared for a very simple reason. It's emotional. Why it's emotional, this meeting with you, I guess you're gonna realize during the session. I was just notified that the countdown is done on Instagram. The live stream announcing the grand finale begins. The meeting with you is to discuss my journey and my life detours. No, I'm not discussing my book. I'm discussing my life detours. The lessons life had taught me. If you notice, I said the lessons life taught me, because I believe that anything that happened to us is a lesson. Hopefully we learn from. I'm looking side here and there because I am looking at Facebook as well. Our duty towards life is to pay it forward, is to pay the lessons we learned forward. Would others learn from our lessons? Not really. But when we discuss the lessons we learned, they learn from the message, they are inspired but by the way we handled our life. And basically this is something more, very important. Because if you recall well from your parents, from their stories, from everything, when they tell you, I did this in the past and this is what happened, so please don't do it. So would you stop doing it? No. Instead, you would like to learn your own lessons, but you are inspired by the lessons told by others. Cheers. I guess I should enjoy this last sip. My journey is a journey of a mother, a journey of a working mother, a journey of a woman, a journey of a working woman. My journey is a journey of an author, jeweler, blogger. What else? Wow. It was a journey I take pride in taking every step of. Evaluation to this journey will come towards the end. I'm not going to discuss it now. I can tell you one important thing. Throughout life, I was born to the unknown and faced every crossroad with giant leaps toward the unknown, towards the blank, towards the void. I faced it all with a lioness heart. Yes, I was blessed to have this heart. Some giant leaps and steps I chose to take, others were first on me. Was I afraid? Yes, many times. But I used fear as a fuel to boost my energy to reach my goals. Was it difficult? Of course. But once you take your first step into emptiness, if you do not learn to fly, you shall fall. Was it up to my expectation? Well, let's see. What did I learn from my journey? What did I achieve? What was my dream? And mainly, what were my expectations? Questions I asked myself every once in a while, and I'm sure you did. We all ask ourselves those questions. Many times throughout life, we just stop, we freeze, we look back. Like when the car hit me and I was laying down on the floor with my dress and my things were all over, and I was laying down on the floor, on the street, and where the car, like the accident that I survived was a miracle. And then I was laying down on that street and thinking about my life. My body was numb, but my thoughts were just a wave. So why this meeting today? Well, the answer is coming in a while. Just take your time, grab your cup of coffee, and let's discuss my life detours. What did my journey teach me? So many things, but it's the main question. That life is simple if we don't complicate it. Things are easy if handled well. All problems have solutions. They may not be the solutions we want or we expect, but they do. Some problems do not come again, and most problems do not come again only if we know how to handle those problems. Success is related to starting with short-term goals. It is important to have measurable goals to build on. Communication is the key for a successful personal and professional relationship. Developing communication skills must be a priority wherever you are. Woman, working woman, mother, working mother, man, whatever, sister, you have to work on developing your communication skills. Actions declare our intentions, our body language, adaptation, how we adapt to the audience, understanding the people we are talking to, we are addressing. That's why our actions are very important. How we communicate is very important. So, but I always believe that our reactions to people's actions are the key to swapping and redirecting the discussion towards a peaceful and successful outcome. If you know how to react to people, trust me, you will change the way they act in the future. And this is something very important. What are the other things I learned as well? I learned about multitasking, how to handle many tasks all at once. And it starts with motherhood, actually. When you know how to handle your you being a mom. And to me, multitasking, it generates energy, and it generates my energy, and this is something so important to me. Perfection is related to successfully completing tasks in a timely manner. So that's why any event and any task I always handle, I proudly say that I not only successfully completed it, but successfully and with perfection. And the best part of it, that I never completed the same task twice in the same manner. I always developed my skills and developed the outcome and the goals. So for things to happen in a better way if the same event happened twice. Be consistent. Don't drop out. Move forward. Don't give up. Don't have any fear. Do not fear new tasks. Move forward. Enough with work, don't you think? Let's not keep things always about work. My live stream on on Facebook is fine as well. So let us move a bit to the personal side. Enough with work. Let's discuss me, the blogger, the social media advocates. Well, to be honest with you, on LinkedIn, I have over 6,000 people. I reached my 2,000 on Instagram. Thank you, everyone. On Facebook, I have about 3,000. And on Twitter, I think I'm everywhere on social media. And guess what? I'm expanding soon. So I'm counting on you to keep on following and to invite your friends and make it more personal. I take pride that all my followers are real. None of them, I mostly know all of them by name or by chatting. They do exist, they are not purchased. I take pride in that. On a personal level, as a woman and working woman, knowing the direction of your journey means be flexible, seize different opportunities fearlessly. The difference between a dream and a reality is the difference between a dream and a vision is the reality. That's when you make things happening. I'm gonna repeat, the difference between a dream and a vision is the reality. As a child, I dreamt of being a mom. It was my main thing. Hello, Oshini. I dreamt of being a businesswoman. I dreamt of succeeding in this world. And yes, 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 I did it. In my eyes. That's when you evaluate things in your eyes. And of course, the outcome and results of things in your life. Being a working woman has a lot of difficulties, but it's fun. Being a working woman in a man's world is even more difficult. As a jeweler, I succeeded. I succeeded in Lebanon, I succeeded in the States. And I was a very successful developer for the jewelry, a salesperson, and I take pride in that. Embarking on new challenges is very important. Never settle for a 9-to-5 job and say that's it. Never say, at my age, why would I? No. Embark on new challenges. Prove yourself. Prove yourself to you before others. Short goals are the key to to measuring your success. Keep your charm. You're a woman. Keep your charm. You're charismatic. Keep your charm. You have a beautiful smile. You are witty. You are a woman. Be a woman and challenge the world by being a woman. Keep your strengths. This is so important. And most importantly, Do not allow anyone to intimidate you in their world nor in yours. And I mean it, this is so important. As a mother, as a working mother, my main goal in life was to have children. I always loved children, it was so important to me. One thing I learned, because I was always a working mom, one thing I learned was that time with our children is quality over quantity. So the time we spend with our children, it must be very precious. Learning something new from the children, whether yours or those you work with, is something very important. And truly, truly, my children taught me a lot. They taught me communication. They taught me the importance of love. They taught me the importance of happy moments. They taught me the importance of ritual, the little things we used to do together. Like reading a book together at night, every night. I showed it to my daughter the other day. I shared it with her and it was funny. We truly enjoyed sharing that book we read over and over and over again. How we used to say goodnight was cute. How we used to put our fingers like this together and say together we're gonna stick forever. How I used to start a sentence and each one would say a word and we continue with the second day. Those are precious moments. How we used to go have our tiny breakfast outdoor. How we used to sing on our way, cook early in the morning, cook together, dance together, do things together. I learned that unity is important. And no one can take it away from you. I learned about friendship with my daughters. It's important to be their friend. You don't have to be their parents. They're grown-ups. They grow up. They need to build their personality. Be their friend. Try to understand them. Remember when you were young and when you had no one to listen to. Don't do that. Listen to your kids. Face the problems together. And don't judge them for circumstances and for things that happen. Love them today, tomorrow, whether you're upset with them or not. Hug them and kiss them and show them that conflicts, we solve them. But make sure you remember to tell them again and again and again, I love you, I'm proud of you. Yes, because whoever they are, whatever they made of themselves, you are proud of them because they are doing what they want. Let them go follow their steps and their life. Shadow them, but don't hold them back. In short, who I am on a career level, I am a jeweler first. Always have been a jeweler, started my career as a jeweler, the jewelry shadowed me throughout, and I will never stop being a jeweler. In the corporate life, I'm a business developer, I'm a strategic developer, I create systems, evaluations, the whole 9 yards of business. I love the corporate life. I practiced it actually in the educational sector where I built a lot of skills. I'm an advocate for social media. I'm a host, a live stream host, something I have great passion for. And I am an author first and last. I always wrote. In my diary, I wrote as a child. I grew to develop my writing, and that was my first book, Where is My Angel? You all know the story of Where is My Angel. It's a story that is a biography where I discussed a lot of things that were not supposed to be discussed, but when I invite you to go to and read my story, remember one thing, this book, find your story in the lines, not mine. That was my second book. It was the skills I developed while working with children. It's about conflict, bullying, pain, leaving children behind, how to deal with children, how to deal with conflict resolution, etc. It's a beautiful book. It's a 5 short stories. I recommend you read it as a family and as children because it's co-illustration with the author. And that is my last book, Life's Detours, similar to what I'm discussing now. Could broken heart be mended? A good question. Let's continue about that. My mission and goal, since I believe we each are born with a mission to fulfill, we are born to fulfill a specific mission in life. Dealing with bullying is one of my main missions, supporting the victims and working on the bystanders to stand for themselves and for others and to make a difference in the world, because they're gonna wake up one day and regret not being there for the victims. I want to be the voice of the voiceless. I want to empower more women. I want to shadow them to get out of their fear and solitude. That is my role as an author. What does friendship mean to me? Friendship is very important. To me, I cannot live without my friends. If I have a conflict with my friend, I ensure I bring them back to my life. I ensure like we fix things, etc. There are few I decided not to because I'm only human, and I felt that sometimes you have to let people be, you have to let them grow, you have to let them mature and know what they want in life. Not everything happens your way. As I always say, friends are like a bouquet of flowers. Each has a lifespan, each has a scent, each has a living condition. One is for fun, one is a good listener, one is for support, one is Haida. But then you have the genuine people that will always come into your life and never leave. One of my friends once told me, emotionally you depend on your children. You are emotionally dependent on your children. Actually, she hurt my feelings back then. I didn't want to talk to her for a while, but then instead I used all the skills I learned in life to understand what she's saying, because sometimes perception is more important than reality. Like how people see you, it's how you are reflecting your life to others. So I thought about her words and I decided that yes, she is right. I have to cut the cord with my kids, let them develop their life, be around when they want me, be around when I miss them, but not depend on them. So why am I meeting? No, this is not it. So if you're counting on hearing that, you're not. So last, why are we meeting? Today I am celebrating the grand finale, the end of an era, a pause in my journey that deserves respect. I am celebrating yesterday. I would like to thank AUT for the opportunity they offered me since 2015. The president, a lady with a great vision. I wish her all the best. I didn't reach the 7 years, and you know the saying, if you reach 7, you will continue till 14, so it's -7 with them. I would like to thank my superiors, the people I work with, my bosses, the best PR in town and the best English director I have worked with, both of them. I would like to salute all my colleagues for bearing with my pushiness throughout my journey here. Because don't ask me where I'm going. All I'm gonna tell you, I am today and now talking about yesterday and then for what was in my life and my journey. The last time I will sip coffee from an AUT mug because I am moving forward with my life. When it comes to tomorrow, you can ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? That question we ask those kids at school, and oh my God, they don't know what they want to be. They always tell us teacher. The dream is still forming. The heart is still beating, and the passion to life is in the air. Now, I am cheering for tomorrow wholeheartedly. Sorry, I'm emotional. And let's see, what if, or rather, which direction I will decide to take. When I stand on this crossroad, once I wake up tomorrow morning, I will start my day on that crossroad, and I guess it's time to let destiny choose one more time. Evaluation for my journey. I am proud of my life, of everything I have done, achieved, and mostly what I raised, whom I raised. My beautiful daughters, Vanessa and Tiffany, I salute you and hope one day you would send the message I'm sending now, being proud of your achievements. The main point related to tomorrow is I am appointing myself as of tomorrow morning, October 1st, 2021, CEO of my life, and will consider my life and my future as my main job. Stay tuned for tomorrow from Tomorrowland. That was my life in review from AUT, the place that was my home for the last 7 years. I will miss you and miss everyone. Tears of joy. That was my life. That was a review of my life in the scope. I wish you stay safe. Virtual hug to you all, and we keep in touch. Bye-bye.